let's see about that.
Here we go. All right. So you guys had decided to stop to fight off the newest little group of orcs that were attacking you, and you killed all the wargs. All that's left are the two strongest because you saved those for last. And during last week's session, Erkin, a wood elf, came to help out. So you have him now. I actually don't have the initiative, but good thing I posted it. So, we're at the top of the initiative, which means it's Dundus's turn. And Dundus isn't here. But who am I kidding? He does the same thing every turn. Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
Give us the
Good
map.
choice.
So let's see. Oh yeah, you don't have the map.
We were missing Ryan last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to about 20 minutes and half of it was insulting
Yeah, he doesn't.
my choices.
He
So.
hasn't listened to the whole thing, so he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh.
Okay, this is one of the three dragons that you're fighting right now. All the wagons have turned into
fuck.
whales. These are whales over here.
You guys do.
And you
We
are
put all the
actually
people on whales.
you aren't in a field anymore. You're flying through space.
Yep.
Those are all the things that have happened.
Actually, you did all that.
You did it.
Of course.
You cast your new spell that you just learned.
Yep.
It does all of those things. So, great job. Okay, yeah. So for some, I must have messed up my spreadsheet because I got the initiative wrong, but it's in the chat here. So Dundus goes first. He's gonna Eldritch Blast. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That dude is within range, so he's going to shoot at that dude twice. Roll 2d20s. Roll a 14 and a 12. His modifier is an 8, so that's a 22 and a 20. Both of those hit. He gets a d10 plus 4 on both shots. Yes, this is a cantrip. I rolled an 8. And I rolled a 6. That's 14 plus 4 plus 4, which is 22 damage.
Well,
Okay. 22 damage. Oh, there's the... got it. Okay, that guy had barely been hit yet. He's fine. Dundus is going to stand his ground. He's not going to move. Wagon 4 would be up next. It's not going to do anything. Percy would be up next. He's not going to do anything. Then Maxon.
Aw, yeah.
He's not going to do anything.
Oh, I'm gonna do something.
Oh, he's going to do a thing. You watch.
I'm gonna do that thing that I do
sweet.
when I do it. Problem is,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm going to do that one thing I do real well. Problem is, I don't know what it is.
Of course, the D20 is always missing.
Oh, god damn it. I'll roll one for you. Natural 1. Damn.
Every
Aw.
time.
Literally, that's the only... In the pile of dice sitting here, it's the only one that's missing.
What do you do with your dice week to week?
They just sit here on the off
Obviously
to
they
the side on
don't.
my desk.
What happened to your little bag that you got
Cat
from
spots
Joe?
on white.
The little bag's around here somewhere.
That was the first thing to go.
It's with the rest of his dice.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
still
in the
have-
bag.
I
In the
still have
bag
the,
pile.
I still have the envelope. I think it's actually no, it's right here. I just found it, but not
Sure.
the die. I could have sworn it was there when I grabbed it too.
Alright, everybody ready?
Man, I just cleaned too, so it's like not many places it could be.
Good shot there. You rolled a 19. Okay?
I rolled a 19.
Yes, you did. See, I just did it. You rolled a 19.
Oh shit.
Good job.
Good
You
job,
want
Rob.
you want to roll my hit die too? I have that. I can do that, but
Do it.
That's what you're doing it.
What is it? A D8 and a D6 or something?
no, I got it. I
Since you
got
got
it.
it
I got it.
open.
Well, hold on. Let's see what he gets.
I got a 2 and a
No.
3 and a 4.
Oh, fuck.
I don't even know who you're shooting at.
The strongest guy.
Ah, Grimgar.
All
Fires
right.
an arrow in the
All right, you
sky.
shot the Orog. He's still alive.
They go through my
Alright.
space portal. I'm unaffected.
Seriously, find your dice.
It's
I
really
used the
gone this
Infinity
time.
Gauntlet.
What?
It's really gone this time.
Maybe your cat plays
God
with
damn it! All right, that's a hit too.
Joe's
Roll your
rolling good for
damage.
me.
You got an 18 and a 19 on the fucking computerized dice roller.
Okay, ready?
We
8
should
and
all have
2
it,
and
Joe.
4.
Oh no, my dice are all gone too.
14. All right, well that killed it. Great job.
Guess you gotta roll for me now.
Alright, I'm gonna
Wagons.
mute myself real quick.
Yeah, look at your dice. Wagon 1's not gonna do anything. Theron, you're up.
So just the shaman left.
And evil Grimgar. Of course, he turned evil last session. Ryan missed that.
I found it.
And it's
Very
weird because
happy
it's
for
more of a gay.
Gay. Yeah, gay evil. That's your
That's his.
Well,
alignment. His
they're saying the
alignment.
same
Gay
thing.
evil.
Okay. I don't know what's coming after this fight, so I'm just gonna stick with
Sorry,
my easy
I
moves.
I don't know if I told you guys, I bought this really nice chair, and it's really fucking huge in this corner. So when I
This
lose
corner
stuff,
of the chair.
so when I lose stuff, I gotta like move the chair now.
What kind of chair is it?
A Serta. It's like,
It's like a bed.
well,
It's
yeah,
not a chair.
So
It's
Lisa
a bed.
mattress.
It's just
It's
a
the-
bed.
it's the same people that make the mattresses. Yes, it's
a
very
Lisa
comfy.
mattress.
I'm gonna use Ray of Frost.
Okay. I don't
It's
know
nice
what
and comfy.
brand it is, but it's a small condo.
I live in
Oh,
a small condo.
10.
Total?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Misses.
God damn it! Why didn't you roll for me? I told you I lost the dice I just rolled.
Yep, you would have hit.
I would have hit. Fuck.
Oh, well, I'm not
Alright.
doing that.
I was just kidding.
All right.
I want to run back toward the wagons.
Okay.
Get a head start.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Everyone's looking at the shaman. I shoot and then
Okay.
just.
Liberté, I believe, got fucked up, then healed, but I think he was prone, so he has to spend half his movement getting back up. And I actually didn't open his shit this time. Huh. I forgot about him because I took him out of the campaign to make room for other stuff that we were doing. Let's see. He would probably also just go level 1 or a cantrip. So he's gonna chill touch. He's gonna tell him chill out while I touch you. 13. I don't think that hits him. No, that does not hit him. So Liberté misses 2. He ain't gonna move. He's gonna stay there. Wagon 2 doesn't do shit. This guy gets a turn now. Well, everyone else is dead. So 10, 20, 30. That's his movement. And he's
Where does
still
he think he's going?
He's fucking running away. He's the last guy. Yeah, I mean, so he's gonna cast Erupting Earth again. Of course he would.
Look how Rob's judging this guy for running.
I mean, he's gonna have to run for a while before he's out of my bow range.
That's true.
Yeah, you can just shoot
That's
him.
what. That's the reason he's like, why is he running? I can just still shoot him.
I never learned.
You should just stay and die. The
Comes
fool.
up. Kill yourself. Not me.
Yeah, he's gonna go after you. So you and your mount that no one knows what it is still.
Nobody asked.
I know nobody asked. I'm not blaming you.
Oh, God.
Why would you would? Hey guys, this is what my mount is. That's not what would happen.
What?
Hey
So-
guys, you want to know what this is?
What are the squares under Chris and under Liberté?
That's the spell. He's using
Oh, okay.
Corrupting Earth. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hooray. Natural 20.
Okay. And your mount?
What's his dexterity?
I don't know. You're the one riding him.
He got an 11.
Okay. He failed.
Uh-oh. I need him to live.
Yeah, I know. Man, is that what the damage really is? Garbage.
30.
Oh no, I rolled the wrong dice. So this one. Where the fuck? Why can't I find these dice? This one, the D12 is so hard to find. My eyeballs just don't see it. Alright. I rolled a 12, an 11, and a 7.
What does that mean?
That's 30 damage, so you take 15.
Okay, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, you're unconscious. And your mount, I don't know how much health it had, but it takes 15. Or it takes 30, because it failed.
Yeah, we're both dead.
Well, you're down, but it's dead.
See you later, Mount.
No one will ever know what it is. Unless they read that quick. Nope, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. So Erkin is down. So the earth explodes underneath him, chopping his mount to shreds, and
No.
some dirt gets in his eyes and knocks him out. Ah, my eyes!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Erkin, it's your turn. Make a death saving throw. Watch him just die. This is gonna be great.
Never playing again.
Natural one?
I rolled a 17, so
Okay.
it's probably plus something
good.
also, right? No, not
Plus anything, but it's not a fail. It's a success. So you are
GG.
okay. Now Romulus goes. Can Romulus do anything? He kind of sucks. He's got a bow. Oh, he named his weapon. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna tell you. That's up to him to tell you.
It's
Why you
Gracie
telling us
2.0.
that?
I'm not telling you
son of a
anything.
bitch.
So what do you guys think he would do? Would he use his wand of magic missiles, or would he use his short bow? I'll give you a hint. He sucks with his short bow.
Yeah, I'd say the wand.
Short
Got a
bow.
range of 120 feet, so it'll reach.
He was using it before anyway. Wasn't he?
Okay, yeah, so he'll. This guy's running though, so he's just gonna use a single charge on it. Boop. All right, so he rolls a d4. I rolled a 4. That does 15 damage. And this thing is finally bloodied. He's gonna stay where he is. He can move. I don't want to do too much. I'm running your characters. Grimgar.
Hooray. You used my channel divinity last time, right?
Yes, I did, because
Yeah,
both you and
mark.
Liberté were gonna die.
Mark that off.
I didn't mark. Oh, you could. No, you should refresh. Just refresh, dude.
I did.
Then why isn't it marked off?
It wasn't marked off. I marked it off. I just did it.
Okay. I thought I
So
marked it off.
no worries. It's not under like actions. I don't know why. I gotta try to put it under there, but I just remember I've got it. Or no, it is at the very bottom. Yeah, okay.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at it through features and traits.
Yeah.
Is it
So
different?
so under wherever you are, click on it, and then on the right, click customize.
Yeah.
And then click display as attack. Did you do
I can't.
Did you do it or not?
No. Where do I go to customize?
You clicked on Channel Divinity.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Got it.
All right.
Okay, there. Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's there now. Okay. Used. Good. All right. So I will heal.
I don't.
Well, can I get over to him? Where I am? I can't move that far. What's the new guy's name?
Erkin.
Erkin. Is he more than 35 feet from me? I think he is. It's close.
35. Yeah. Well, when in
Then
doubt, make a little shape that tells you the answer.
Then if
20.
I am, I will use healing word on him.
Can't shout that far. It looks like a no.
It's 60 feet for healing word.
Yeah, this don't reach. He's right there. Oh.
Okay, so that is, and it's level 2 because it's the only spell I got left. So that'll be 2d4 plus 4 plus other stuff. 2, 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Healing to him.
Got that?
11.
Yep.
So he just shouts, "Get up!" You
Hey,
get up.
what was that? What was that creature you were riding?
It was a giant ostrich.
So that's pretty sweet.
Thanks for asking.
And then I will. I'll stay where I am, I guess.
And it's dead now. He asks after it dies.
Yeah.
His name was Fluffy.
I'm sorry, Fluffy's dead.
Damn right.
Oh, it's
then.
really sad now. It was Fluffy.
Alright. I forgot about the scouts. I gotta get their sketch.
Maxon, will you just fucking kill him already?
Alright, scouts
Me?
are.
Yeah, you don't want to do
what's
a
their
lot of
range?
damage.
They can both read.
Alright, what's his name? I gotta write his name because I keep forgetting it.
Erkin.
Sorry. Erkin.
Like
Alright.
I just think about twerking,
Ooh! Ooh!
and I remember his name. It's Erkin.
Okay, the scouts make 3 shots. They get 3 hits, and one of them's a crit.
Oh.
Yeah.
You kill him?
So the first hit is 3 damage. The second hit,
Oh,
which is the crit, is 9
Use the
damage.
computer. You'll
and
do more damage.
5 damage. So 3, 9, and 5 is 17. He's still alive. Didn't kill him.
these scouts did a bad job of not seeing him coming.
They aren't actually scouts. Dundus goes.
It's just what we call them.
Yeah.
Like how I call you sport all the
They're
time.
actually undercover agents.
No, that's not what I mean at all. Dundus.
Good job, Rob. You figured it out.
I'm so good at that.
Ooh, Dundus gets 2 hits. This will
just
finish him off. Yeah, I'll just blast with the patented hip thrust.
And you can't use any of his other spells because we don't know what they
Yeah,
are.
I'm
and they
not
ruin it for
doing
Nate.
that. Oh yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 6 plus 8. That's 24 damage. Hip thrust to death.
Wait, that's the same attack you used last turn, right?
Yeah, it's the only attack he apparently knows. All right,
He can use that as many times?
it's a cantrip.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
strong attack.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
is.
strongest cantrip in the game.
Right, that's what warlocks are good at. is Eldritch Blast. That's like their thing.
Well,
That's why he uses
what
it
are
all the time.
what are the die? that you use?
So
Is
he
it a
gets
12?
he gets a +8 to hit, and it's 2 beams, and each beam is a D10 plus 4,
Damn.
Jeez.
Wow.
and it's a cantrip.
And he gets +8 on top of that.
But the whole thing is, though, comparing him to Travis, or comparing him to Theron, he only has two spell slots. Period. Or
What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like forever, he has 2 spell slots.
Yes.
Mm.
Does he get them back easier?
After a short rest, he gets them back.
Wow, that blows. Well, at least he's Eldritch Blast.
And the thing that's unique about him is that he does get higher spell levels, but both of his slots are always whatever that spell is. So right now he has 2 level 3 slots, and that's it.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
That is interesting.
as he levels up, like you're supposed to, as you level up, start replacing your old spells with new, better spells. Like get rid of your level 1 spells and replace them with level 3s. Like that.
Wow.
Okay. You killed all the bad guys. What do you do?
Yay. Back to the wagons, correct?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here, Snell. Hey, who is this
Wait.
Erkin? Who is this Erkin guy? I didn't watch. Did anyone
Hi,
ask?
Erkin.
No, we haven't really gotten a chance to talk with him.
Aren't we all like
Say-
out of everything?
Yes,
I mean, you aren't out of everything.
I'm out of spells totally now.
Dundus and Erkin aren't.
I mean,
I'm not out.
Dundus didn't use any of his spell slots that entire time.
Too bad he didn't see that kill all wargs spell that he had.
I'm still full
Kill all
HP.
wargs.
Nothing
All
hit
right,
me.
so let me just tell you what happens next. So, because because this thing's over and I don't want to go through. Okay, loading back on the wagon. Who's sitting where? I don't want to do that. All right, so you guys load up back onto the wagons, and you head off again at breakneck speed like you were before, going as fast as you can. When eventually, coming up from behind you, whoever's in the back sees 10 more Origs coming at you, but these Origs are not riding wargs. They are riding rhinoceros. And
What?
the rhinoceros are armored, and they are glowing faintly orange, and they are running twice as fast as any rhinoceros you've ever seen.
Are they hasted? Do I know that?
Yes, you do, and yes, they are.
Yes.
They are
Just fucking
moving
smart.
very fucking fast, and there's 10 Origs on these rhinos, and they're charging you and charging you and charging you. And as they gain ground and they're about 100 feet away from you, you start to hear elven war horns coming from in front of you. When 40 wood elves riding giant ostriches crest the top of the hill, and the casters in the group begin launching spells at these Origs, and one of them is immediately just killed from these blasts. Seeing these 40 elves come over the hill, they stop and start to run, and the archers in the group of elves begin raining arrows on them and kill 2 more of the Origs before the rest of them retreat and get away. And so you guys have finally reached your reinforcements. I've decided that since we
Hooray.
spent like so much time on this map doing this, I wasn't going to continue the chase that I had planned, but just so that you guys know, we were going to go back over here next,
What
Oh.
the fuck?
and then after that we were going to
No.
go over here.
Serious?
I had a
What
lot
is
more
wrong with
planned.
you?
How long was this gonna take, you think?
Well, it was supposed
Are
to
you
be a
trying
mile.
are you trying to like plan for the next thing? Like have a lot of time to plan for the next thing?
So yeah.
Oh, you stalling.
So yeah. So this was supposed to be a mile, but you guys went so much slower than I planned that I just couldn't do this anymore.
There's not much we could have really done to go faster.
Well, the very first thing you did was slow yourselves down.
I mean, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, none of that other stuff. This is the end of that. So that's fine. Okay. So who do we got left? Out of the people that were named. Got lots of commoners and non-combatants. We've got the two children who were members of the family that owned Delmon, Levy and Thrade Delmon. And you also managed to keep, let's see, Perd and Kerbin Delmon. And Brannikin the Dwarf. The only people from the Emerald Enclave who survived were the two scouts. And obviously the one guy from the Order of the Gauntlet died. So. Alright. When you kind of get off your wagons and dismount and kind of start taking a rest with all these elves here to help, you are approached by kind of an older wood elf who walks up to the group of you, and Erkin and Liberté are kind of with the other are with the wood elves, so it's the rest of you minus the two of them, and he comes up and he says, "I am Captain Chevron Goldleaf. Can you tell me what happened?"
Who wants to take the lead on this one?
Sure. I think Romulus usually would. Can we talk for Romulus or?
Well, they if you'll recall, they believe that Theron was in charge.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Are they kind of looking at Theron?
I will do it then.
Because Theron was the one that the Emerald Enclave had called to help them.
Okay.
Hi. Thank you for your assistance. I am Theron Lydon, and this is my party of adventurers. I am a part of the Emerald Enclave, and they called us for assistance at Delmon Ranch because they were being attacked by orcs, and they were surrounded by orcs, and we thought we heard that they had called you for help. We thought our best chance of survival was to escape toward you, because we weren't sure we were going to make it through the next night. And yeah, so here we are.
I see. Then the problem with the orcs is worse than we thought it was. He turns, and to some of his other soldiers, he says something in Elvish. Do you listen in on that, Theron?
As long as they're not acting like I shouldn't.
Okay. He told one of the people to return to home and inform the Red Lady that they need to march as soon as possible. And then he says, I'm going to see what me and my people can do to help these farmers and ranchers. And then perhaps we can talk some more. And he kind of wanders off to see what he can do to help. So in this moment...
So these are wood elves?
These are wood elves, yes.
Which is what Chris is, and I'm a high elf?
Yes. So you are very pale as a high elf, also known as a sun elf. They are dark-skinned. Not drow are more like closer to blue, like a dark blue. Okay. Wood elves are closer to like a brown.
Okay.
So.
So
deeply
would
tanned.
we have like any racial either connection or like hatred, or are we cool?
Oh, you're cool. I mean,
So it's not like
the
a
big
thing.
difference between high elves and wood elves. I mean, a lot of their stat stuff is the same. Wood elves are faster. I'd have to look specifically at your stuff to. There's not a lot of differences between wood elves and high elves.
They got bigger dicks.
Yeah, much larger dicks. Let me see here.
That's the reason they call us wood elves.
The reason they call us wood elves because we love penis.
Get
You
that
live
morning
forest.
wood.
So he is faster and better at hiding. You know an extra cantrip and an extra language.
Okay.
That's the big difference between the two of you.
So our people are a little smarter.
Yes.
The expense of a tiny dick.
At the expense.
Well, you got to do something.
Is our hatred equal?
No, your hatred is much greater.
Mm-hmm.
Don't-
No, well, no, his hatred literally is greater.
So it's like a black guy from Jamaica and a black guy from Kenya running into each other. They're like, hey, and they dap each other up.
Well, he's the fast one.
You pick Jamaica because you're a high elf?
You're like a German. You're more like you're a German elf. All right, he's a Jamaican elf.
German.
Okay.
Even though you don't think they can, he has a bobsled team.
There was a night talk show that I was watching, and he's interviewing this German guy, and he asked him, "How do you feel that like all the bad guys in American movies are Germans?" And the guy goes, "Well, have you Wikipedia'd Germany?"
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They're so efficient.
Yes,
Okay,
All
so
those bad guys are so
walked
efficient.
away. It's a he, right? You said?
That's a him.
He looked like the leader of their.
Yeah, he introduced himself
Girl
as
group.
Captain Chevron Goldleaf.
Oh, I didn't even hear that for some reason.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Hold on.
Captain what?
Chevron gold leaf.
SHAVAREN Gold Leaf.
Spelled right.
Here we go.
Okay, so their whole group left, or
He walked off to see what he can do to help. The rest of the elves are looking after the various injuries of the commoners and trying to make repairs to wagons and things like that.
okay. I go over to Erkin.
I want to go with him.
I say, thank you for coming to help us. We're very sorry about your ostrich.
Man, I didn't like that ostrich. I'm not a real ostrich guy.
Well, either way, I'd like to give you some compensation since you did come to help us. It's the least we could do.
I don't know. I just like killing orcs. I hate them so much. I hate 2 to 3 things in this world, and orcs are one of them.
What are the other things you hate?
Well, the other one is were-rats. And the third one is going to be decided in probably like 10 minutes.
He cracks his knuckles.
I go to give him 50 gold.
I take
Tell,
it.
He took it.
so, tell us about yourself. How did you happen to come upon us?
Well, I'm a wood elf. I was born and raised on the trails of the forest. I'm all
Dusty
trail.
Trails of Tears?
Dusty trail.
60. And I just have a big hatred for orcs, and they needed to send someone out to help you guys for reinforcements, and I was the fastest one by far.
Why do you hate orcs so much?
Well, I have a history with orcs. They've really fucked me up in the past. You know what I mean?
You're getting revenge.
They've killed people I've cared about.
What do you think your people will do about the orcs now?
Well, I'm looking to figure out what's causing all this orc activity and put a stop to it. I don't like them fucking around my forest.
Do you have any leads? Maybe the Dalmon Ranch is a good lead.
I was kind of hoping someone else had some leads. I've been kind of stuck here in this forest for a while.
Anybody have any thoughts?
I don't know if we have any leads on the orcs per se. There's been a lot of.
Percy
Did,
saw the camps.
Did what's her face die? The Emerald Enclave lady? Or she
Marlene Howwhisper.
Yeah, she died. She might have been the second one to die. Right after the Delmon woman who called you for help in the first place.
Right. Where or is there any of the Emerald Enclave left?
The 3 scouts. 3 scouts survived, that's it.
I want to go over to the scouts. I want to introduce myself.
Okay,
so
before you do
say-
that, Maxon, you never said you followed them, so I'm assuming you didn't.
No, I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I'll follow.
Well,
I was gonna say I'm also in the Emerald Enclave, so I should be there too.
okay.
That's true. I forgot
So
about
one of the commoners goes up to Maxon and says, we've scraped together what little we have. We want to thank you for saving us. We've managed to put together 100 gold pieces for you as a reward for saving us.
I refuse. Your thanks is all we need.
Kind of lights up at that and says, "Are you gonna solve all the problems?"
Are we gonna solve all the problems?
Yeah.
And then you snatch the gold from his hands.
What do I look like? Do I look like I do things for free? I'm just kidding.
Channel your background, you fucker.
I will.
the rest of your money. Make it free.
Rest easy. The problems will be taken care of.
So he looks much happier than he did a moment ago. And he walks off to spread the good news.
What are we supposed to do again? I'm just kidding.
He just
what
we
problem?
went over to the scouts.
What problems are there?
I thought we just took care
What are the
Okay.
problems to fix?
So you don't have to introduce yourself to the scouts. They've been fighting by your side for like 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
I want to shake their hands and thank them.
Yeah, they look really
That's
beat up and
So,
unhappy with all their people that died.
I'm sorry we couldn't save everyone else. Those damned orcs.
Well, if you hadn't come at all, we would have just all died there. So you've put us in a much better position than we would have been, that's for sure.
Where will you go now?
Well, we're going to complete our mission and discuss some things with the elves, and then we'll go back to our headquarters and report about what happened.
What was your mission? before I was called.
So Marilyn already explained that to you, I think. But in case they didn't for some reason, we're in the middle
Unless you
of
just want.
we're in the middle of negotiations with the elves of the High Forest. We're trying to further the relationship between the Emerald Enclave and the elves.
Well, did you have a plan in mind to make those connections better?
Well, that was
Well, we just
kind
saved
of
him.
Maraline's job.
So how should we complete this mission?
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. That isn't your assignment.
Okay. I mean, I would like to help if I can. I mean, I am here.
Sure, but and the scout's kind of looking around at all that's going on, and she says, "It really seems more likely that the elves are about to launch an attack against the orcs, and they're probably not going to want to do any of the negotiating right now anyway.
True.
And my understanding from talking to Marilyn is that you're supposed to be finding the missing delegation."
Yeah, we have been on the look for them. We thought maybe we would get more leads on the way here. But like you said, if this is going to take a while, then I might as well get back to doing that.
So she reaches back into her satchel and she pulls out a pouch. And she says, this was Maraline's. She told me to give it to you if anything happened. It is your Emerald Enclave reward for assisting us. I'll also report back and make sure that they know that both Theron and Maxon have gained one renown with the Emerald Enclave." And she hands you a pouch with 250 gold in it.
Nice.
Oh man.
So you can worry about splitting that up later if you want, or keep it, or whatever. Make sure the two of you in your notes section change your renown from 1 to 2 with the Emerald
Just did.
Enclave. She's then going to ask Romulus if he wants to join the Emerald Enclave. We'll let him answer when he's around whether or not he wants to do that.
Sounds good.
Do you have any other
Not-
questions for them?
Not Grimgar?
Nope, not Grimgar.
Oh.
You
Grimgar,
endangered everyone and almost got them all killed.
I'm somewhat angered by this.
Mhm.
You did. You were trying to be a
I
hero,
tried
but
to
you
save
ended up
that
getting
guy.
extra people killed.
You can't be in every fucking group.
I don't wanna be in this group anyway.
Romulus is only in 1. Everybody else is in 2.
Isn't that his flaw that he's in every single group?
I want to be in every group.
Well, that's
He
not
hates
happening.
I'm
being
never
excluded.
popular enough. That's my flaw.
If you'll remember, Romulus got asked to be in the Zentarum, and he said no. So he's only been in 1 group.
Hey,
this
should
whole
have
time.
been.
So
So I want
we
to
should
ask.
have a conversation. Well, what were you gonna say, Ryan?
Yeah, I want to ask him. So any idea why the orcs are so disturbed around here? They have anything to do with the disappearance of the delegation?
I don't think so. It isn't like the Ice Shield orcs to attack people who are armored. I mean, as you saw, despite how strong they looked, as soon as the elves came to our rescue, they ran away. But now that we have more information, I'm certain that the Emerald Enclave is going to want to look more into what's going on. It isn't like the Ice Shield orcs or the Uthgard tribes to suddenly start attacking people like this. The only information we really have is that there have been some recent rumors of a despoiled Uthgard barrow near Nettleby Ranch. That's possibly why the Uthgart has suddenly started attacking people. But I don't know. We've never seen such an uprise of the Uthgart and the Ice Shield Orcs. This sudden surge of Underdark monsters coming to the surface, elementals, bandits. I don't know.
Where was the place he said the barrow's near?
Nettleby Ranch.
What was the
I know where
first
that
thing
is.
you were saying?
She
Something
can-
and
Or can I if I don't, I
Yeah,
ask
she'll-
him,
she'll
where
just-
is the ranch?
Yeah, she'll describe to you where it is over there.
Okay.
you said ice shield orcs and what else?
Uthgart tribes.
Have we encountered them yet?
No.
Okay.
They are roving human barbarians.
Okay. I can picture that.
Have you heard any, I asked him, have you heard anything about a pirate named Gar Shatterkeel, or any weird water related disturbances going on in this area?
No, we haven't heard anything about that.
Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted to ask him. I'm done.
Joe, what? My mission is the Circle of the Scarlet Moon.
Yeah.
I have that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I just read my whole thing here. Is it my assignment to help
That's from the Emerald Enclave, right? That's from Redoth.
to make the relations between the elves and the...
Yeah, but you don't know how much that is Emerald Enclave and how much that's Redoth because it was a druid thing.
Right. Okay.
You also, I don't think, have ever asked anyone where it is.
They're still here, right?
Yep. Well,
Do you know?
and the one looks like she has something to say to Grimgar too, so we'll get to that.
Do you know where the Circle of the Scarlet Moon is?
Do you mean Scarlet Moon Hall?
That would be a good starting spot.
Yep. She can describe to you where Scarlet Moon Hall is. Get this
Cool.
move. It's right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, she has something to say to Grimgar.
Yeah, but she wants to talk to him in private.
Oh man.
Kumkar reaches down and adjusts his balls, sniffs his hand to make sure they don't smell too bad.
Then you're like, oh god.
She makes a disgusted face.
I watch him do it, and then I also do it.
She chokes back vomit.
Are you all right, young lass?
You know,
Alright,
just
so
got done killing a million
so-
orcs.
So she steps to the side with Grimgar, and she explains, so, before the fighting started, I had a conversation with Ernest Stoutblade. He was telling me that his plan, after he finished saving us, was to head to Summit Hall.
Oh yeah? What did he plan to do there?
Well, apparently, the Knights of Samular have been working on a joint venture with the Order of the Gauntlet to retake Caradun Monastery as a base to launch sorties into the Mirror of Dead Men. He also told me that he heard word that there are certain individuals seeking the crown of Basilmer, an orc splitter, 2 relics of Tyar Basil.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need these names again when I'm done here.
Okay.
But any idea why?
Well,
Tyre Basil's been extinct or been gone for a long time.
Well, they're powerful objects. He thought that they might have something to do with the sudden evil terrorizing the Desserin Valley.
That's very interesting information.
And apparently, the Order of the Gauntlet has been trying to seek an alliance with the dwarves of the Vale of Dancing Waters.
For the same reason, to find these relics?
No, the Order was looking to protect the objects, to further their relationship with the dwarves.
I see, they don't want them to be found then.
Well, if they are to be found, at least have them to be found by the dwarves themselves.
Most interesting. Who is he hoping to talk to at Summit Hall? Any idea?
Oh. Presumably whoever the leader is there.
I see. I've been there before. I'll have to head back and see what information I can find out about this.
I sent you the stuff you need to have for that.
Okay.
And if you want to ask me questions about any of that later, you can, Ryan, because you should know most of what that person's talking about.
Okay. What was your name, young lass?
Oh, that's a great question. Samantha Smith.
Thank you, Miss Smith.
I'm not going to write that name down.
Joe, you mentioned about an assignment
Get her number.
to.
But it'll be cold tonight. Where are you camping?
A what, Rob?
You mentioned something about an assignment to make the relationship between the Wood Elves and the other people better. Is that my assignment?
No.
Yeah, Little Enclave? Okay.
No, that's the scouts
That's their
assignment.
mission. Yeah, they're working on
Yeah,
it.
Oh, okay. I got confused by
we
that.
are trying to find a delegation
Okay.
and circle the Scarlet Moon.
I was reading like everything. I was like, I don't know anything about.
Nope. They were just explaining to you why they were there in the first place.
Okay. Confusion gone.
Okay.
I asked Samantha, so where are you headed now?
We're going to the High Forest.
That'll be a good place to seek protection.
And to have our negotiations.
I'm not interested in that, so I don't really pay attention to her.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
I walk away.
Okay.
I want to go talk to the captain, Goldie.
Okay. So, Captain Goldleaf is currently talking to Erkin. And he says, Erkin, Liberté is needed back at the High Forest to help prepare the soldiers to make the attack on the orcs and drive them back. So, I would like you to accompany this group of adventurers to find Teresiel and her seeds, and to protect the Desserin Valley from whatever evil machinations loom. Can you do that for me?
I'll do anything for this fucking forest. I love this forest so fucking much. Captain.
That's what I like to hear. You
Oh,
keep.
this fucking forest.
He says, if you keep up this love for the forest, Irkin and Jerkin.
It's pronounced Andrew Can.
What?
What?
If you keep up this love of the forest, Irkin. Irkin and Jerkin.
God.
His name is Irkin and Jerkin.
If you keep up this love of the forest, Irkin and Jerkin, you'll rise through the ranks very quickly. And then he hands you 100 gold and a tranquil arrow.
His name was Irkinen?
Who?
No, Irkin and Jerkin.
How do you spell it?
Pronounced Andrew
Twerkin,
Can.
jerkin.
His last name was Injerkin?
I'm sorry, IRKININ.
IRKAN. ANJERKAN.
Totally just putting twerkin, jerkin.
Stupid. That's so fucking funny.
Twerkin, jerkin.
Tranquil arrow. Where?
Tranquil arrow.
Can I talk to the captain?
Yeah, did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I introduce myself. Hello, I'm Grimgar, part of this group. Have you heard anything about a pirate, Gar Shatterkeel, or any water-related magics going on in this area?
No, I've heard of Gar Shatterkeel, but I thought that his ship had disappeared some time ago.
Yes, there's been rumors he's been over in this area, away from the ocean. I know it's strange, but that's
Well,
what we were told.
It does sound strange, but I can't imagine that a pirate would have any interest in the forest.
Yes, I think we're a bit far north for him. Well, thank you for the information. Appreciate it. And thank you for saving us.
All we did was show up. You did the work.
Oh, stop.
Everybody looks at Maxon and somebody's tickling him.
Who's doing that?
It's a mage hand. It was Liberté all along. So at this point, Liberté comes up to Theron and says, "So, I have a question for you. How come you haven't asked me for the book?"
What? What book?
Stevie's book.
You have Stevie's book?
Yes.
Wait. Do I know who Stevie is?
Nope.
Who's Stevie?
Ah, this is very interesting. You are a wizard, right?
Yeah.
And you are not interested in collecting more spells?
I would love more spells.
I'm very confused. Stevie died, yet you did not collect his book. So I picked it up thinking you would come looking for it, but then I forgot about it. But you seem confused, so I will just give it to you. And he pulls out a worn leather book. Someone has sloppily written Stevie on the cover in charcoal.
Probably Stevie.
The book contains the spells Burning Hands, Disguise Self, Shield, and Featherfall.
Holy shit. I say.
Yeah, all those.
Maybe you don't know. So wizards can cast spells from scrolls, which consumes the scroll, but wizards can also cast spells from the books of other wizards. However, the page is consumed, just like a spell scroll would be. Additionally, wizards can copy spells from scrolls or other wizards' books into their own book, which also consumes the scroll or the page. And if you lose your book, well, you're stuck with whatever you have prepared until you start a new book. It's probably a good idea to make a backup.
Didn't I already make a backup?
No.
Did I make a better backup at the beginning?
If you made a backup, it costs you a shitload of gold.
Oh, so I haven't.
Because you have to retranscribe it. It costs all the gold all over again, and the time. So there's
So
no
how do
way
I
you
add
can
this
do
into inventory?
it.
Do I environment scrolls?
You add just a custom item, Stevie's spell book, and just write the spells that are in it. Does anybody understand where this book came from?
Nope.
Yeah, the dead wizard from the ranch. There's that wizard that
Oh, that
Maxon
was
got killed.
Stevie?
That's Stevie.
And Liberté thought that I knew him?
No,
Wait, the
he
one
just
that
made the
moved 3
assumption.
squares and died?
He just made the assumption that you would want the book because a wizard died and nobody took his book, which to him is ridiculous. That any
Yeah, it
wizard
would be
would
ridiculous to me too.
not collect a book.
Well, to be fair, who knows if Theron really knew he died? I mean, we were fighting.
Well, in the future, I'm not gonna remind you. So,
Okay.
if a wizard dies, take his fucking book.
Okay.
I think you only have one of those spells.
Can you say him again?
Burning Hands, Disguise Self, Shield, and Featherfall. And remember, you can learn any of the scrolls you have, but it destroys the scroll and you gotta pay for it. You haven't done that with any of your spells yet.
What? I haven't done what?
You haven't learned any spells from scrolls.
Yeah, I have.
What?
Learned Lightning Bolt.
From a scroll?
Yeah.
You had 2 lightning bolt scrolls?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Or no, I had a Fireball scroll. I learned Lightning Bolt through leveling up, and then Fireballing through Scroll.
You're a
And
scroll?
I think I learned something else too.
Scroll.
I have other scrolls that I do want to learn.
Sure. You just haven't done it. That's all. Anything else?
The guy that owns the ranch is still there, right?
Yeah.
I want to go up to him.
Okay.
What's his name again?
Kerbin Delmon.
Herman. I want to say, well, Herman, what will you do? Sounds like the elves are going to go try to attack the orcs. I'm sorry for all the losses here on our trip away from the ranch.
Well, my daughter's dead. That's not the greatest.
My condolences.
The elves have said that we can stay with them until they clear out the fields. And I guess we'll just start over.
Understood. Well, if we're ever up this way, we'll pay you a visit.
Did we ever find out if they knew anything why they were being attacked by the orcs?
Yeah,
I think we asked them. They didn't know. Okay, that's all I had to say to him.
Okay. Anything else?
I want to address the group.
Okay.
Everyone, my name, in case you haven't been introduced, I'm American, and I have been instructed to accompany you by my captain.
Okay.
Captain?
Liberté, who isn't really that nearby, but he overheard, can be heard clapping in the distance.
Fuck you,
What
Liberté.
the fuck is he doing?
Anyways, Who are you people? And I'm looking for Moon Elf Terraceal.
Who are you people, and why should I care?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the missing Moon Elf. It's got the seeds, man.
What's that about?
You don't know anything about that?
No, tell us
No.
about it.
Yeah, all right. So there's this Moon Elf from Silvery Moon who was with the Mirbar delegation. And she disappeared, and she had magical seeds that will benefit everyone if we get them.
Is that enough for everybody?
What do the magical seeds do?
They're going to be used in the Abbey of Golden Fields. It's not very far from Red Larch. And it will provide food for, everyone in the area.
So where are you heading to?
Wherever the delegation disappeared.
Alright, that's where we're heading.
Yeah, we did find where they were attacked on our way up here. So it's probably a good idea that we head back down that way.
Would the Scarlet Moon Hall have a moon elf, potentially?
Yeah, the forest has wood elves.
Yeah.
It's too
So
much
the
of a
moon
coincidence.
of moon elves. To the moon!
So Erkinen, you seem to be have strong emotions about things. You hate orcs and were-rats, and you love that forest.
So
That'd be
goddamn fucking much. I sleep in the treetops,
I like the cut of your jib.
Who are
Why
you?
do you ride an ostrich?
Yeah, this is what we
Oh,
do
yeah.
in the forest.
I introduce myself. I'm Grimgar of Mintarn Mercenaries. I'm at the moment my mission is to hunt for Gar Shatterkeel, pirate who we think has been on the river. We caught one of his compatriots at Riverguard Keep and interrogated her, but not sure where he is located.
Sorry,
Right.
Erkin, he's really obsessed with this pirate. We are a group, and our leader here is Romulus. I'm Theron. This is Maxon.
Not my
This is
leader.
Grimgar. Okay, well that. Okay.
I have orders from my captain.
Take me to your leader.
Are you okay? Who's the leader of our group that does all the talking then?
We all have our role to play in the
Okay.
group.
So we don't have a leader,
Hmm.
but
Oh, it's an open
we
spot.
have.
You want in?
Oh, I smell pretty bad. I don't like to bathe.
You check your balls recently?
I heard there's a good technique in doing that.
Okay, so at this point, Liberté and Dundas walk up, and they are deep into a conversation, and you hear Liberté say, "You know, Dundas, your story is very interesting. I have been considering one detail. It seems that water genasi, and possibly water elementals, are working with Frang, but Frang is a hydroloth. A water creature, yes, but a fiend. This is strange. An elf might work with a human, and they are different, but they are both of the material plane. This is not strange. But a fiend working with an elemental? Why would they work together? In my research, I have heard of a hydra called the Princess of Water. She has a son whose father is a fiend. His name is Prince Bullydrag. Her son, not the father. This is where I would place my bet. Elemental water would work with fiends if they were working for Bullydrag. So now my question is this. What items or materials would this city councilman have had that would help Bullydrag? And to add the information provided by the Knights of Semular, how could this help them to flood the world? Answer that, and you will know what Frang was after. That is my thought, anyway.
That's a pretty accurate thought.
Wow, a lot of information.
That was a really good thought.
It'll mean a lot more to Dundas than it does to you guys. But that's the part of the conversation you heard.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I'm gonna send this to Nate so that he knows. He doesn't have to fucking write all that down.
Liberté's bias.
What? Yeah, he's there.
Liberté, yeah. So Liberté, you're going to be leaving us, I hear.
Yes, it appears that we are going to battle, and they're going to need all the casters they can get.
Well, thank you for all your help with the ranch and saving us from that water elemental.
Oh, it is no problem, my friends. As you can see, I really don't fit in here. He looks around, and every other person is a wood elf, and he's a tiefling. And he says, the elves saved me some time back, and I've been working for them ever since, out of appreciation and because I really had nowhere else to go. But I would imagine that they're going to want me to go on my way before too long. So, who knows? Maybe I'll find you again sometime.
Well, you're always welcome with our group.
Well, thank you very much. And he reaches out to shake your hand.
I give him a firm handshake.
Ham shake?
What the hell's a handshake?
After you shake hands, he sniffs his hand and it smells like balls.
Oh, salty.
I wink at him.
You shook his hand with your ball hand.
God.
That's funny. I also go to shake his hand with my ball hand.
He doesn't shake your hand. He just kind of pats you on
We
the
are
back.
forever. We are forever bound with our balls.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna
So
spend the night?
he says his goodbyes and goes to help the elves packing everybody back into the wagons.
As a captain, well, where should we spend the night? I ask everyone. Maybe we should ask the captain if we can
10
accompany
days
them
of-
back to the woods for the night. We probably don't want to sleep out in the open with all the orcs around.
That's true.
It's
know we
10
wanna get-
a.m.
Fuck.
Okay, so let's just head out.
If we ever travel through forests, I can get us there twice as fast through the forest.
Fortunately, I think we're heading toward the mountains,
That's all right.
right?
Were we
probably
up all
gonna
night?
go-
What time did we leave the ranch?
At dawn.
You guys started your
Oh,
fight.
fuck.
You started your fight at dawn. You fought off one wave, and then you immediately set to work getting ready to leave. And it took you about a half hour to pack up, and then you left. And the last 3 weeks of this game has been you guys fighting 6 seconds at a time.
Hmm.
So, it's only about 10 a.m. at this point. Maybe it's 11. But, I mean, that probably means it's worth taking a short rest.
True.
Or you can just camp right here. Everybody else is leaving, but that doesn't mean you can't just stay for the day and rest. You're pretty beat up.
Are we like in like a wood elf town, or are we just like in a random spot?
You're where that orange dot is.
I ask
Okay.
Urkanen, do you think it'd be safe for us to rest here, or are there orcs afoot?
Well, I saw some orange rhinoceros a while ago.
They usually come this close to the wood elves.
Well, they were orange because of the haste spell.
Well,
so
you
you
think
know.
about it, the elves are probably chasing them off, so we'll probably safe.
On the other hand, we've got places to go, people to see.
Yeah, but where we're heading to is probably going to be a fight, so
I
probably should
mean,
rest a little bit.
how far do we say you guys get when you travel?
Oh,
I mean, I think it's like 3 hexes or something. Since you're not on a road or anything.
you just ride for the day and
Right,
then
right towards Bellyard.
yeah. So we're
Yeah.
are we
Let's-
trying to find the delegation again? Is that what our plan is? Was that our plan from the beginning?
That's one
Originally,
of the.
yeah, but you got asked for help, so you went to go help.
Because we fought at the water place.
Yeah, and
so
then we
got asked
stopped.
to
We
go
stopped at
help.
Summit Hall on our way up here.
Right. We didn't see any clues on the way up here, right?
Oh, we saw where the delegation got attacked,
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
and it looked like they'd been
So we wanna
dragged
head
over
there.
towards the river. Yeah, I think we head back that way.
Where was that?
That was.
A long time ago.
I don't know if I have my
It was
notes
a
from
fucking
that.
long ago.
Let me see if I can.
I think my notes for that one got on my other computer.
Here you go. That's
Run
what
to
you,
the bathroom quick.
that's what you found. That's where it was.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, let's head back towards Bellyard. I want to use. Let's take a short rest though. How about that?
good idea.
Okay.
Did you guys level up yet? Or are we doing that now?
You'll level up when you take a long rest.
Damn.
I'm gonna take a short rest. I'm gonna use some. Are you agreed? We're gonna take a short rest.
I just did mine.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, let's do
Rest
it.
it up.
Did you add this limited use tab at the end of my actions, Joe?
No.
I don't feel like it was always there.
I don't know, they update stuff now and then.
I like it. It makes things a lot easier to find. It's all in one spot now.
Yeah, right. During a short rest, you can use hit die.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm using my hit die.
I was full HP, so I'm good. I thought we were going back to the where we found the delegation site.
Okay, I'm done. I'm ready to move. Hey, I like my feet.
You all your toes?
No, the feet I took when I use hit die, the minimum I get from my roll is 6. So basically, I get a minimum of 9 each time I roll.
Nice.
I'm back.
So like I rolled a 2, and I still got to take 6 plus my modifiers. So
Okay. So after your short rest, you guys continue on, and you make it this far by nightfall. Nothing happens. What I need is a standard set of 4 people for keeping watch that I'm going to use every time you guys take a long rest, unless you guys tell me otherwise. That way I don't have to ask every time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as an elf, I don't want to sleep, so I think I could watch. And I got night vision, dark vision.
Okay. So Erkin, well, the first one will have the most light. So who should take the first shift? Generally.
Well, 3 of us have dark vision, so probably
Romulus.
sure.
Okay.
Nate doesn't have dark vision, does he?
Who's Nate?
Dundas.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
I'll watch whenever.
I'll take second.
I was gonna stay up late drinking.
Well, maybe you should take first.
Okay. So
Although you'll be
Fine.
drunk.
Erkin's third. Who's fourth?
I'll go 4.
Okay. I'm going to use that as the standard unless you guys say otherwise. Okay. So you guys level up to level 6 overnight.
Hooray!
Let's see what we got here. So
A long rest we can take.
here is something interesting.
Some spells too.
I was looking at the hit points of everybody. And what's interesting is that the current hit points for everybody is right smack on average, except Maxon, who's plus 10.
Wow.
Whoa. That's because the first time we played, I rolled a 0.
But anyway, okay, so each person has to decide what they want to do on their hit points. So here's the deal. You can take the default, which is right here in this row, as the hit points that you're going to add. Or you can roll. But if you roll, I'm going to let you re-roll any 1s or 2s that you roll. So this is what your roll range would be if you rolled your dice. Because your hit point add-on is the die plus your constitution plus whatever other thing you get to give you your change. And so, for example, for Dundas, his will be 5 to 10 because he'll roll a 3 to an 8 on the dice and he gets 2. So 3 to 8 becomes 5 to 10. So for the 4 people on right now, I need to know what way you would each like to do it. Romulus and Dundas can tell me later. We'll have them roll the next time they play.
With the manual.
Okay, so if you're going to do it the manual way, when you level up on your thing,
D6 plus 2.
wait, what's manual mean? I thought you're gonna roll. You mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't manual mean I do it myself?
So when you level up, it's gonna give you the plus 2 automatically. It'll bump that up, and you've got to increase your rolled HP by whatever you rolled. So you're not gonna change it by the whole number. D&D Beyond already adds in your plus 2 for Constitution. Understand me?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna roll. So roll. You go first.
Roll the D6.
Yep.
Roll the 6.
Of course you did. All right. Who is next?
So I just add 6 to my thing.
So when you level up, when you go under the edit character
Are we not
screen
doing it now?
and you change that to what?
Are we doing it now?
So when you go into the change character screen and you change your level, your wizard level from 5 to 6, you then want to go into the HP thing, and increase your rolled XP or your rolled hit points by 6.
Yep.
And so now your total should be a correct increase of 8 because you increased that by 6.
I'm 40 now.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna take the just the average.
Okay. So since yours is already set up that way, you don't have to do anything other than level up.
Yep.
And yours will automatically add it in. Other guys?
I'll do the same as Chris. Just gonna take my default.
Okay, so you have to. Yours is set up as rolled, so you have to increase your rolled hit points as if you had rolled.
Okay.
So yours will automatically add on 4. So you've got to add on
5.
5 to the rolled.
Right.
Okay. Rob?
I'll just take the default.
Okay. So when you increase yours, increase your rolled by 6.
Do we have to go back to like the character screen to do this,
Yes.
right?
Go back to the
Okay.
character screen, increase your level by 1, and then Rob, you increase yours by 6, and Ryan, you increase yours by 5. Okay. Let me get rid of that. And we'll have Romulus and Dundas do theirs live next time we play.
I
Liberté
can
doesn't
change my
really matter because he's not with you guys.
I can change my level to 6 now.
Yep. And then make sure you increase your rolled dice.
Increase my what?
It's under when you go in your character builder. It's under. I think it's under everyone. No, go to class, increase your level, and then right above where it shows your level, go to manage HP,
Oh, I already did
and it's
that.
under there. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it before. If it's rolled hit points, you can do it before or after you flip it because it won't make a difference either way. Okay.
Yeah, it
so
added the 2 now.
Grimgar, you gain Blessed Healer and another Channel Divinity. You also gain a 3rd level 3 slot and another prepared spell.
Hooray!
So all you really got to do is pick a prepared spell. Erkin, you gain another foe and another terrain.
Does it? Do you know if it remembers my old favorite enemy?
You mean?
Because it look. I don't know if I pick these things, if it's gonna remember that I hate orcs and were-rats.
Why would it forget?
I don't see where it says I hate them.
Okay.
Very sweet. I get to use that
I thought
twice.
I got to pick another arcane tradition.
Okay, so look up where it says favorite enemy. It's the 3rd one from the top.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, up there. Okay.
What did you say, Theron?
I thought I got to pick another arcane tradition.
You don't pick it. You get potent cantrip. That's what I texted you.
Okay. Then I already got that.
Yeah. Because your
Why is that?
evocation gets potent cantrip at level 6.
Okay, so it's a specific thing. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I said it doesn't show it in the chart, because it depends on which school you are. If you were a different school, you would have gotten a different thing.
Okay, I was confused, I guess.
So Theron gets 2 more known spells, potent cantrip, and a 3rd level 3 slot. Romulus is I was wrong before. He gets an aura and he gets another prepared spell, so he gets to have another spell prepared.
Does Theron have a level 3 spell already put in it?
What?
Say what now?
Do you have a level 3 spell already? Other
Yeah,
than
I
the
have.
fireball?
Yeah, I have 3. I have fly and I have lightning bolt.
So now you can equip all 3.
No, I could. It's different than that. I can use 3 in a day. Prepared spells are all together, are all grouped together. I can have 13 prepared spells at the moment.
Okay.
Then Maxon you have to pick an ability score increase or a feat.
Ability score.
And you're increasing what?
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah.
Obviously. Dexterity, right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So in that edit screen, there should be a thing at the bottom with an exclamation point. So you're going to select ability score improvement and then select dexterity with both of them.
Alright.
Does Theron want to share what spells he learned, or is he not telling anybody?
No, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Urkin, are you going to share your stuff or no?
Sure, I have grown to hate goblins and merfolk. I speak goblin now, too.
Oh, you got 2 more that you hate?
I think so. Well, if they're humanoids, I get 2 more. If they're just normal things, I get 1.
Oh, okay.
Fucking merfolk.
He hates merfolk. I don't think Tritons are merfolk, right?
Mm.
I don't think so. Was Triton
Did
an
he get-
option?
I don't know.
Do I have to remove a spell?
Do you have to remove a spell?
Oh, I
there's
just
like
okay.
prepared spells and like all or known spells. You got to go under your known spells, at least for me.
Oh, okay. These are cantrips. That's why I was like, why are they grayed out? I was like, I can't learn that.
You got to
another
make
spell.
right. You got to make sure you're in the known spell list, not the prepared spell list, and then you have to make sure you're looking at the right level spells.
Well, I mean, I can learn anything, right? Any level, well, up to 3.
Yeah.
Or do I have to learn level? Okay, that's what I thought.
No, whatever level you want. Did you say so? Are Tritons on the list then?
No.
Hmm.
Let's see. What is a merfolk? Humanoids, the lower body of a fish. Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, they aren't the same. Yeah, I'm not going to explain it, but there's a difference, and it makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. So Romulus is going to have to pick which spell he's getting to add prepared. His aura isn't really a choice. Dundas is going to learn another spell. He can trade out a spell he knows for a new one, which would be smart to do since all of his spells right now are cast at 3rd level, so having low-level spells is a bad thing. And he gains the ability Misty Escape.
Ooh.
So he can escape from Misty May finally.
Shouldn't have my armor class gone up by a point?
Yeah.
It's still at 17. It's because my proficiency went up by a point, right?
No.
Or
Max.
because I'm proficient in the armor. Everything else went up a point.
No, it wouldn't go up. It wouldn't go up because
Oh, it wouldn't?
because
Okay.
you're wearing medium armor. Medium
Proficient.
armor has a maximum dexterity bonus of +2.
Maximum dexterity bonus, got it.
If you were wearing light armor, you'd get the light armor +5.
But that
Since you're wearing
doesn't-
medium armor, you get the medium armor +2.
But the light armor +5 would probably be a weaker armor class.
Studded leather I think is 13. So it'd be 13
Oh,
plus
so-
5.
Okay.
It wouldn't have the buffs of that armor.
Oh, that's fine.
So
I'm not changing anything.
okay. Okay.
I turn to Urkanen. So tell us about your fighting abilities. What?
My name is
What-
Urkin.
Yeah.
Call me Urkanen.
Okay.
Don't call me Urkanen.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Why are you
Urkin.
calling him Urkanen?
Urkanen. Isn't that how you spell it?
Erkin. His last name is Anjerkin.
Andrew can.
Yeah, but how do you spell it again,
Urkin?
please?
Urkin or Andrew can?
The whole thing. First name.
Put it all together.
A-N. Urk An.
And then
Jerk An.
Twerk and.
so the last name is Anjerkan.
Yes.
Okay, I had it. Had the AN on the first name. Got it.
Well, it isn't the first name.
No relation to the other guy you're thinking about.
Just look at D&D Beyond. It's a great resource.
The first name is Irkan.
Correct.
Okay. That's satisfactory. So what kind of fighter are you, Urkin?
I'm a wood elf. I'm a ranger. I'm also a what else am I? A gloom guy. What's the name of that thing?
I don't do anything with ability scores, right, Joe?
Blue Man Group.
I'm extremely mobile.
Okay.
I
You usually fight from range or melee?
I prefer to go up and melee people. They got some cool stuff.
You don't get any ability score thing. Only Maxon does.
But I'm also a master of disguise.
You gotta disguise yourself as me.
I can disguise myself as anyone.
To get an ability score improvement.
What type of weapons do you use?
It's genius.
I got rapier and some arrows. That's about it, but the rapier's pretty special.
I want to add some spells by learning scrolls. Can I do that now?
Yeah. As long as you pay the cost, you gotta pay the
It's
troll
25.
toll if you want to get this boy's soul.
Oh
It's
boy.
what?
It's halved, so it's 25 now.
If you're learning evocation, yes.
Oh, that's right. I'll have to look and see.
You know any spells, Urkin?
I
Use
know
magic at all?
I use magic. I got the old hunter's mark, which is nice. I got a thing that can lay down some spikes in a radius. I got a rope trick, which is pretty special. If you see it, you'll be impressed.
Okay. You heal at all?
No, I don't heal at all.
Okay. All right.
I can also set
Okay.
snares, but it takes me like a minute to do.
So, like, I can use a transmutation or learn a transmutation spell. It just costs full amount.
Yep.
Okay.
How come it doesn't say I hate orcs and were rats anywhere in my card?
Do you like attack orcs and were rats and stuff more ferociously because you hate them?
You're an animal.
I'm trying to figure that out. Let's see, favorite. I have advantage on checks against to track them. I can just learn the language. That's about it.
It's 50 gold per level of the spell. Travis.
Oh. See.
It takes 2 hours and 50 gold per spell level. And Evocation Savant says the golden time you must spend to copy an evocation spell is halved. So it costs 25 gold per turn in 1 hour.
So like grapnel beam, since it's a level 2 spell and it's transmutation, it would take 4 hours and 100 gold.
Yes.
Fuck.
And I'll say that the level up spells you get for free. But if you're learning a spell overnight, you've only got 4 hours to do it because you've got to meditate for the other 4.
Damn.
So okay, so I have 4 hours to work with.
Yeah, but the next night you can do it again. I mean,
I'm not gonna want grapnel beam. Go with one of the other ones.
You were wondering, Erkin, about your enemies.
Looks like I just get like greater enemies I can choose from, and it probably replaces the old ones.
I don't think so. Where does it say that?
I'm just looking up online for because it doesn't show up in my card for favorite enemy or below 1 stuff.
Okay, I'm learning haste instead. That's gonna take 4. Or
Why
no,
doesn't it
fuck,
show
that's gonna
all?
take too long. Or not, that would take 3 hours, so I can do it.
I think they have it fucked up. Yeah, you get all of them. It's not showing up, but I don't know why.
All right. Make a note.
Yeah, you're supposed to get all of them. I don't. It's a glitch of some sort. Okay, sounds like we're ready to move on, right?
Mhm.
Travis, you all set?
Just trying to figure out what spells I want prepared.
I said that the 2 you get for free aren't going to cost you any time. Is that what you were struggling with? Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello.
I don't know what Travis is doing.
Travis?
He's gone.
Okay. So in the morning, you guys.
I'm back.
Okay. The 2 spells you got for leveling up aren't taking you any time.
No, I know. It took 3 hours to do haste, though.
Okay,
Out of
so
4.
so that's the only one you learned, and that would have cost you what? 75?
150.
Oh. 150.
50. It's 50 per level, right?
Oh, but it's 2 hours per level.
We split that gold from earlier,
Oh, I
right?
thought it was 1 hour
125
per
each.
level.
No, it's 1 hour per level if it's an invocation spell.
I know.
So I can't learn
I'll
it.
just let you do that
Fucking
one.
Christ.
I'll just let you do that one. I don't care. We spent too much time on it.
We also split that gold from earlier, Travis. 125 each.
Oh, the two of you split it.
I assumed we split it.
Yeah.
None for your buddy Grimgar. Oh.
Oh, are you in the Emerald Enclave?
Oh, did they ask you to
Oh,
join?
that's sort of something.
Grimgar notes the slight against him.
Oh, so I was asking for real, but okay, I mean.
Yes, he's not.
Is it, can my fault just be I'm kind of an asshole now? Because I kind of like that.
You're
They were
kind of
kind
an
of playing
asshole.
it that way. Yeah.
What is your fault?
Well, that's why I would
I guess your
kind of
flaw.
wanted to do that.
Your flaw could be that you always feel underappreciated.
Okay, I like that.
He hasn't come up with one
Well, no,
yet?
I want it to be more than that. Like those guys I was talking to before, like when I didn't care what they were talking about, I just don't give a shit anymore.
He's just an.
It's like, yeah, whatever. Just
no,
like
he-
walk
My
away when he's
flaw is that
talking to
I'm
me.
an asshole.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you something with gold too, though? When he was giving us all that stuff?
He didn't get any gold.
You were-
Durkin did.
Oh, Arkin got gold too. Okay.
I go,
Okay,
Yeah, but he
so
got
it's,
it.
so
He
it's
got it
settled.
from his captain.
Urkin's
So
flaw is that he's an asshole, and Maxon's flaw is that he's too brave.
yeah, you can't be an asshole. I'm an asshole. People
Oh, is
get what
that
they
your
deserve.
flaw?
Yeah. Remember that rancher back there who lost his daughter? He deserved it.
Oh.
He didn't even thank us, so that's
Mac-
why I was kind of
Max
like,
is-
fuck this guy.
Mac is like, I was gonna bang that daughter.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't get to bang your daughter.
You know how I like them farmer girls.
I'm sorry she never got to experience the carnal pleasures of a night with me.
You wrote that down on a card and gave it to him. Hallmark.
All right. So you guys continue on the next day. My question is, are you going to stop in Belliard or not?
Did we have a reason to stop? I think I'm missing my notes from that day. So, anyone else remember what?
You have nothing set up that you know about in Belliard.
We haven't been here, like.
We didn't come through here on our way.
You went around it.
Hmm.
We came from the south, I thought. From the river. Around it.
I don't think there's a reason to stop. Although there possibly, I guess there could be information about the.
I mean, we just want to go right to where we saw that wagon wreckage or whatever.
Yeah, maybe someone there might have information though about the delegation. I mean, that was the last town they stopped in before they were attacked, but I kind of doubt it too.
Oh, if they stopped there, then yeah.
Yeah, because they went through there on their way. Anyone else have thoughts? Erkin?
Where were they going? They were going east or southeast?
They were going south. That blue line that's on the map there. They passed through Belliard. They never made it to Summit Hall. I guess we could make a quick stop.
Didn't you travel there, or did you go like around it?
We went around it.
Yeah, it's been so long I don't remember going around it or why.
I think we're just making for the ranch as fast as we could.
Makes sense.
Yeah, let's stop there. Maybe it'll have some information. It's on our way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, let's stop.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Do, 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 do.
I'm working on it.
About to
I'm
watch the new
trying,
Dragon
Jennifer.
Ball movie.
What was that?
The new Dragon Ball Super movie that just came out today.
Oh, they made another movie?
The
That's the
Broly
Broly one.
Broly
Oh.
one that came out in theaters in January. Yeah, came out on. Well, I got it on the PlayStation.
How was it?
You bought it?
I haven't watched it yet. I might have to watch it when we're done playing.
All right. So you guys are gonna enter town over here. We've got the Watchful Knight. We've got the Belliard General Store, Tallbrow Smithy, Janikin's Leather, Belliard Stables, and Fine Cut Meats.
What's the Watchful Night?
I gotta look up and see if that is a tavern or an inn.
Or a
One
gay
of
bar.
those two, or a gay bar.
Gay bar.
It is a gay dwarf bar.
Yes. I immediately run to my familiar surroundings.
Someone
Maybe
told
that's
me
his
about
weakness.
a
Gay
gay dwarf.
bars.
If someone told me about a gay dwarf bar, I would have to check it out.
Look, guys, I gotta go in here.
I'm the hero this gay bar needs.
I say,
So-
I can get you in, but the admission's 125 gold. Just hand it to me.
I'm good looking though. Probably get in for free.
All right. So Belliard
Towards only.
is a market moot for local cattle drovers. It surrounds the intersection of the Dresserin Road with the Stone Trail. The Stone Trail is the one that heads east and west. It is home to many cattle ranchers whose herds roam the hills around it, particularly to the east. The village offers a public well, as well as a pond where harnessed horses or oxen can be driven through the water to bathe them, drive off flies, and let them drink. It's also home to a tanner, a smith, some horse dealers and trainers who keep expensive stables, and an inn. The venerable, popular, and several times expanded Watchful Knight. The inn was originally named for an inoperative helmed horror that stood in the common room, but the creature mysteriously vanished years ago. The innkeeper went missing shortly thereafter.
Side quest.
So here
Yeah,
we
let's head to the inn.
To the inn.
Okay, so you go in the inn. There are several ranch hands and farmers in here resting from their cattle driving and horse wrestling.
Hey, right now.
And it's the building here,
Drugging.
and you can tell based on just the look of it that it's been expanded. This is not the original shape of this place. Okay.
Have I been here before? I feel like I probably would have.
To Belliard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say you have been, sure.
Okay.
But you would have known the previous owner, not the current owner.
Okay. I know of the inn at least. I said, let's go to that inn. The Watchful Night is where we might find some information.
All right, so you go into the Watchful Night. Inside the Watchful Night.
What do we see?
I already told you. You need me to tell you again?
Yes.
All right. There are various ranchers and farmers drinking, resting from all of their cattle ranching and horse wrestling. Yeah.
Okay.
No?
Is there an innkeeper?
Wrestling, not wrestling.
I'm gonna write that down.
Wrestling.
That guard thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's an innkeeper.
And then I want to go talk
He
to
is there.
the innkeeper. Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
What's your name? I have not seen you around here before. It's been many years since I've been to town, but
My name is Gavin Chursk. I'm the owner.
Howdy there.
how'd you spell his last name?
Chursk.
A lot of S's.
Spell it out.
CHIRSK.
Tay?
K.
How do you work an S in when you say K?
Very, very nice to meet you, sir.
Sounds like it.
So, we're investigating the disappearance of the Mirabar delegation. Any information that you could give us might be useful.
Well, it's been some time since they were here. They went on their way south.
Anything strange why they were here? Any rumors or anything that might be able to shed some light on the disappearance?
Some of the guards had a fight with a half orc who was working with some other merchant.
Fucking orc.
But I mean that was pretty normal for big groups traveling through the town. I didn't think anything of it. Other than that, they were just passing through. They took a break, they had some food and drinks, and they went on their way in the next morning.
Anyone else have questions?
You know that they're gone?
I mean, they aren't here, so yes,
They're
they're
missing.
gone.
They're missing. We don't know where they are.
Oh, well, I heard that they never made it to Red Larch, but I don't know anything about what happened.
Is there anything in the area that could have disturbed them?
Normally, no. It's not like there's armies marching through the Deathburn Valley. Other than interactions with orcs every now and then, there typically isn't much going on in the Deathburn Valley. But
No dragons?
no, there's no dragons.
Okay.
I've heard rumors of pirates on the river.
Oh,
But
really?
I haven't seen any.
So loud.
That'll be about.
Oh, really?
Well, the rumor is that someone has been interfering with the Zentarum shipments to Yartar, and that they've been trying to figure out what the cause is. But it seems unlikely that river pirates would mix with the Zentarum.
You know anything about missing seashells by the seashore?
Seashells?
Are there any shrines in town?
Shrines? No. There's no shrines here.
No place of worship?
It depends. I mean, it depends on what you worship. I mean, the dwarven
I'm
gay
looking-
bar.
Oh, the gay bar.
For a priest of Denier.
Oh, the old gay bar's still around.
Specifically
that
Viviel.
here?
Does that name ring a bell?
No, I can't say that it does. We don't get too many religious folk around here. Everyone in the area more or less worships Chanti, and
Chauncey?
and you don't so much need a shrine for Chanti because the crops themselves are your altar.
Who's
Okay.
Chaunty?
She's the goddess of basically farming.
Okay.
Agriculture, if you will.
Just a little small farm town.
Right. There was a church to Chanti in Wamford.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Any idea why these pirates would be interfering with Zentarum shipments only? That seems pretty particular.
Well, that's not what I said. I personally don't see why Pirates would endanger themselves by messing with the Zentarum at all, let alone exclusively.
Have you heard any leads on these pirates, or just that they've been interfering with the
I've
shipments?
just heard rumors that they've been interfering with shipments on the river.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, I mean, river pirates couldn't have attacked the Mirabar delegation. They had lots of soldiers with them.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't like 2 or 3 wagons. This was like 10 wagons surrounded by troops.
The troops are soldiers.
Yes, I guess that they were soldiers. They seemed very strong.
Strong soldiers.
Maybe they were being chased and somebody jumped off the wagon or something like that. Who knows?
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
I wasn't listening to a word he said. I was just trying to get
Yeah.
him to say yes things.
Words were said.
All right. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anything else seem like somewhere we should visit? Do we want some meat?
Before we, I ask him before we leave. Anything else weird or interesting happen around the town lately?
Not really around the town. I heard that the orcs have been abnormally active to the east, and
Okay, that works.
there's a rumor that somebody disturbed an Uthgard barrel near Nettleby Ranch. But other than that, there hasn't really been any news.
Okay.
Is that a barrel?
Barrow.
Okay.
The barrow's like a hill dwelling, kind of, right? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, sir, for speaking with us. I put a gold coin on the counter. Shove it over to him.
No, would you like anything to drink?
Might as well, right?
Yeah, I guess let's have a drink before we head out on
He
our
did
way.
give us all this information. Least we could do is have a drink.
I sneaked
Yeah.
out to go check out that gay bar over there.
You would.
Where the hell's my money? There it is.
Ooh, they have Apple Jacks.
All right,
Ooh.
Theron orders a bowl of Applejack.
I'm gonna have a glass of old halfling whiskey. Oh, it's smooth, they say.
I get that a lot.
Can I just drink the remains of whatever the other patrons haven't drunk?
Yep.
I want some fruit tarts.
All right. You're all paying for this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like doing it yourselves? Okay.
I will just order a pitcher of wine.
The fruit tart is strawberry.
Mmm. Tasty.
Okay. He gives you a pitcher of wine.
I go pour it in one of the glasses that Erkin's been drinking out.
What you drinking
All
on?
right. So, Erkin, you now have a glass of wine and orange juice.
And I drink it by using my hands.
What?
What?
I put my hands in the glass and eat like a pig.
That doesn't even make sense. Your hands don't fit.
I pour it into my palm. So
Oh,
then
okay. Lap it out like a
Hey,
cat?
Erkin, what are you
I
doing?
force it
This
into
makes
my
no
mouth.
sense.
What is wrong with you?
I eat like a pig and have bad manners. I belch.
Who taught you how to drink
I
wine?
started doing the same thing.
Urkin's been part of the campaign for a week and a half, and he's already used his character sheet more than anybody else.
I turned to the guy. I apologize for our friend's bad
I start-
manners.
yeah,
he grew
I-
up in the woods.
I copy Urkin. I start drinking the same way, and I say, "Ooh, a little bit saltier."
You were just rubbing your balls.
Look,
Yeah,
you guys look around, and there's two other people in the bar, eating exactly the same way as you.
The trick is to use your ball hand.
The owner shrugs and says, "Oh, this is completely normal around here."
I see. I see they haven't invented the straw yet.
Oh no, we have
What's a
plenty.
straw?
We have plenty of straw. You check the stables.
I'll do that.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Let's head out.
Are you going to any other place in town?
I don't think I need to go, I say.
Does anyone have some more arrows?
I still have like 100 something.
I got 25.
Oh snap!
You tried the general store?
Yeah, maybe we should go to the general store.
Or the smithy.
What are you doing?
We'll try the general store.
All right. General store. You want everything or just the arrows?
Show everything.
Show us the goods.
Might as well.
Probably some healing.
Something might ring a bell.
Why aren't arrows coming up?
Store doesn't have any arrows.
Alright, just a second. Fuck, don't I have arrows? Except for this. Okay.
What are bone needles?
Your needle's made out of bone.
I don't think there's anything I want.
Yeah, I don't want anything.
Nope.
There was two things I sent too. You didn't look at both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't look at the first one.
Is any one of us musical?
I don't think I am.
Is anybody buying arrows? I mean, that's why you came here.
I'm buying 2 bundles.
Okay.
Cha-ching.
Why are thieves' tools?
Don't forget about
Thieves'
that other
tools
arrow you
are an
have. Did
instrument.
you read that other arrow?
Can I use it and pick it back up after I shoot someone with it?
Oh, it's one use.
One use? I got 1 arrow for someone I really hate,
I
Orc.
will
like a mermaid.
buy.
Someone I really hate, like a mermaid.
Fucking mermaids.
Do we need any of these tools? Is anybody good with like tools and shit?
Tools?
Okay.
I'm
I
good
got
tools.
Mason's tools.
I already have the tools, I think, though.
Yeah.
Any of this other
Tools
stuff? What, Joe?
I gotta fix something on there because it says that the tools are underneath instruments.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that.
It's because
I'm pref-
I've got to mark off the other tools box in order for it to show up.
Sounds like
Does anyone need a haircut? Because you can get a haircut here.
Probably, but
Probably, but I don't want one. I
Yeah.
refuse.
With some oil of slipperiness.
Mm-hmm.
It could be useful.
what does bottled breath do?
Bottled breath. Let's see. Bottled breath. This bottle contains a breath of elemental air. When you inhale it, you either exhale it or hold it. If you exhale the breath, you gain the effect of a gust of wind spell. If you hold the breath, you don't need to breathe for 1 hour.
Damn.
wow.
That's good for like going to kill a mermaid.
This is
Yeah.
a single use item again.
You have my attention.
So you can
I
either
can't afford it.
breathe it in and blow out a gust of wind, or you can breathe it in and you don't need to breathe for an hour.
What if you blow into everyone's mouths and get like 15 minutes each?
So if you kiss your friends,
Yeah.
doesn't work like that.
Damn.
Or you could just buy the potion of water breathing, which is probably the same thing.
Ocean of water breathing. Potion of water breathing. You can breathe underwater for 1 hour after drinking this potion.
How much does it cost?
Same as the other
Price.
thing.
200.
But breathing underwater is different from not having to breathe.
It's true. Ask a fish.
Probably means I need to adjust the price there.
Yeah, bottled breath sounds better.
Potion of water breathing will be $150.
Yay, you got a discount.
Yeah, but this is forever.
Now you gotta buy it.
The deal.
You're better off talking to that cat person again who nobody asked what his name is.
Can I buy a playing card set?
You don't have to ask me, just tell me that you did it.
Doing it. It's already been done.
I think I've got the cat's name on my other computer. I gotta get those notes.
You wouldn't have the cat's name because nobody asked him.
Oh.
Is it a cat person?
Yeah, you never met him.
Yeah. Theron bought some nice stuff. There's some good items for him. We loaned him, Romulus and I loaned him some money. And then when he's paying me back.
Instead, they're getting rewards and keeping it.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else in this town?
Actually, that doesn't have to go to my flaw. I feel like I'm being bullied by not receiving my just reward. So that goes to my other character item.
Just reward.
So, like bullies.
You're a bully? Is that what you're
You're a
telling us?
bully.
We no more.
Bully.
Guys, let's move it along here, alright?
Let's go. Let's get out of town.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you guys start heading south, and the end of this day, you've reached the point where the ambush happened,
Naturally.
and it's the end of this day. Are you stopping for the night or walking during the night?
Now let's stop during the night.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't want to be tired in case we get attacked.
Okay, yep, nothing happens that night either. Now what do you do?
Ambushes are like lightning. They don't strike twice in the same place.
This is true.
Let's go. Keep going towards.
Makes sense.
Well, are there any clues to like what's going on? There was an ambush here.
You gotta do like a perception check for that.
The it looks like they went towards the river, so maybe we should head towards the river now and kind of go
You
along
come
its
from the
See
banks.
any the same clues we saw last time, or are they?
You see the same clues you saw last time?
Yeah, like the tracks and stuff.
We're not quite there yet. I don't think, right?
Well, you're at the ambush site.
Oh, okay.
Do you need me to re-describe what you found?
No, it heads towards the water, doesn't it?
Yes.
I rolled a 15 plus 5.
For what?
Perception.
Of what?
Everything. The wagon.
Okay. There's a wagon, and there's nothing in it, and it's broken.
Alright.
This is like 4 days later, so the clues that you found last time have further degraded.
So let's head towards the river, see if we can kind of follow the tracks, right?
It's actually more
Follow
like 6
whatever we
days later.
Was
I thought
that?
you said they weren't here?
Huh?
I thought you said you've never been on this road before.
So,
Oh, yeah, we never
so this is what they did. I'll
We
show
were on
you.
the
I'll show you.
river.
Shut up, everybody. Okay, so they came from Red Larch and down to here to Wamford. They went up the river to Riverguard Keep. When they were done there, they went back down the river to the Barge Right Inn, and then they went up the road to Summit Hall. From Summit Hall, they stayed on the road until they found the ambush, and then they investigated that, followed it down to the river. Then they went back up here, and then followed the road toward Delmon Ranch, skirting around Belliard, and they kept going till they got to here, and then they went to here.
So what did you guys see at the river?
A castle.
Castle.
So
We
they
didn't-
they found the ambush site. They followed tracks from the ambush.
About the
I'll
ambush
I'll tell you what
site.
they found because
What
nobody's
happened
telling you.
there?
Do you want him to know what you found?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what they discovered is that the Belliard delegation was heading south on the road when they were ambushed from the east and west. After the Mirabar delegation, after the ambush had started, hoof prints and footprints indicate that somebody came from the south, and they found a scrap of clothing with a symbol on it, which was a triangle, point up, with a line running from the center of the bottom line to the middle of the symbol, not to the top of the triangle. So from the bottom
It's in the
middle of
it's
the
in the
triangle.
Discord.
Yeah.
It's very important.
And they discovered that it's the same symbol on the bottle of Sacred Stone brandy.
That one.
From there, it looked like some people tried to run. The ambushers chased them. Sometime after that, a third group, which included prisoners, followed the two groups. Down halfway to the river, it looks like yet another group ambushed the people who were running, and it ended up in a three-way fight between the first ambushers, the second ambushers, and the people who were trying to run away. Eventually, the the third group of people must have left. and whoever was left met up with the group, the final group that was coming with the prisoners, and they went to the river where there were indications that they were loaded onto a boat.
So they probably went to the monastery.
Probably.
The other people were in the other direction, and you found the monastery symbol, and they went on a boat. Why did you go in the opposite direction? Because you got news from something else happening?
Because
We had gifts at the barge right in. Was that what?
well, this was on our way up after we stopped at Summit Hall, and we had been asked for help by the people at the ranch. We thought they were
Mhm.
likely to suffer harm if we didn't get there quickly.
A wabbit told us.
They also determined that the ambush had happened about a week before they got there.
Yeah. Wasn't like it had just happened.
Okay, so you head
Let's
down to the
follow it.
river to where you saw that they were loaded on the boat. Now what? Early morning, 11 o'clock.
Let's follow the river south, see if we see anything, and if there's a good place to cross over to get to the monastery.
Okay, yeah, so you follow the river south to the point where you know the monastery is someplace across the river, and the whole way you don't discover anything that looks easy.
Are there any boats going up and down the river?
No.
Can we swim across the river?
You sure can try.
How difficult would it be, generally speaking?
I mean, it isn't rapids, but it's about 30 feet wide, and you can't stand in it.
It's not that bad.
I knew we should have bought a canoe in Belliard.
I will build us a canoe.
Okay, get to work.
I get out my carpentry tools and start carving.
Start cutting out some trees.
Okay, do you want him to make you guys a canoe?
How long will it take you to make a canoe, Maxon?
About 87 hours.
No.
Wow.
If
Really?
if you guys are helping him, it'll take him a full day.
Is it faster to just go buy one, or is it faster to build one?
Who sells
It
canoes?
would take you almost a day to get to Belliard.
Okay, just to get there, and then
Is this a one-person
Another
canoe
day
or
to get back,
two-person canoe
so-
you're
It
making?
would take a little bit more than a day and a half to get there and back.
Oh yeah, then the canoe's not gonna fit us all. There's how many of us?
Well, if we just
The
cross
day-
two at a
The
time, it's
day
not a big deal.
version of the canoe could fit
I
3
mean,
people.
one
with one
canoe
not
can be
paddling.
used multiple times to go back and forth across the river.
Crazy.
Yeah, as long as two people can fit, you take one across
not
each
rapid.
time.
It should be simple.
Yeah. Okay, let's build a canoe then.
All right, let's build one. Sure.
Alright.
That should be where we end then.
All right, yep, that's where we're gonna end with the canoe construction. Okay,
Makes sense.
you finally leveled up. Everybody feels
Hooray.
stronger.
Yay. I do feel
Yeah.
stronger.
Theron,
I
if
got some
you
cool spells I want to try.
so you rested for another night in there, Theron. So if you want to do another 4 hours worth of learning shit, you can do that.
Can't even learn another level 3 spell. So I can't, as long as I'm taking watch, I can't learn a level 3 spell.
No, it
through
doesn't
a
have anything to
scroll.
do. Well, you can't take watch while you're learning a spell anyway.
Okay. So why can't I?
Because you need to, during the long rest, you need to spend 4 hours meditating. And since a long rest is 8 hours, you can't do something that takes 6.
So couldn't he, while we're making the canoe though, take like an extra 2 hours? The kick off 2 hours earlier than the rest of
If he
us.
doesn't help with the canoe at all, he can spend the full 20 hours learning spells if he wants.
Well,
That's
slow
okay.
down.
I'm not gonna worry about it because the only other spells I would want to learn, I probably wouldn't equip right now anyway. Because I have so many spells that I like that I can't even prepare.
Can't you fly?
I can fly. Takes a
I
level
would-
3 spell though.
So there's one less trip.
I'm not gonna fly over if we're building a canoe. Fuck you.
Yeah, it wasted spell too. So
I'll give you. Don't worry.
Maybe if we were like level 12 or something.
How many people can you fly?
Just myself.
Damn.
well, wait a second. Because Romulus says here, can't he make like Gracie a water horse or something?
He can make her an alligator.
Yeah. Couldn't
Aw,
we
man.
cross on her?
Riding alligators. Goddamn.
Yes, you can.
All right,
Oh.
let's do that instead.
Obviously, one
Wait.
at a time.
Using
What you
hay.
said 7 p.m.?
It's
That we
11
arrived there?
It's 11 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, it's 11 a.m.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, we'll do that instead. It's a good time of the day
Okay.
too.
Why don't we just decide what you're going to do next time?
I've already decided.
So at 11 a.m. you get to the point in the river across from the monastery, and you can decide what you're going to do next time.
Sounds good.
Bridge.
Yeah, we build the
Build a
bridge.
bridge.
We start quarrying for stone to build the bridge.
So
I think somebody has masonry tools.
Yeah, me. I'm skilled. I can actually build it in 2 hours. So
Why don't you make a tunnel underneath the river?
He's just mining. He's not even. He forgets why he's down there.
Why don't we just,
Hey,
Farmer
found
instincts
a
kicked in.
why don't we just build a whole town here?
This is where we'll stop our journey.
So we're mining and
We
building
just
bridges.
settle down, start
and-
fucking each other.
Wait. Whoa.
yeah, I'm writing that down.
You gotta go to a bar in Belliard for that.
Yeah, Belliard's just a day and a half away, guys.
Settle down. Start
Settle
fucking
down
each
here
other.
and start fucking each other.
Jeez.
Well, I hope you're still
Okay.
recording.
I am.
Oh,
I'm
good.
not done yet. I don't know.
You made it
That's
to the
great.
end. Congratulations. You just
You
heard
made it to the
Done
end. This is what it's like being at the dwarven gay bar.
We'll make our own gay bar with canoes.
Oh god.
All right.
Anyway, anything else we needed to figure out before we stop?
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay. Let me just take a look quick at my notes if there was anything else I needed to say. Okay. Oh yeah, God, there is something I forgot. I'll do it next time.
Okay.
I'll do it next.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. See you next time.
Yep.
See you next
Have a
time.
good night.
On the flip side.
Bye.